Welcome back to our journey down memory lane. In part 1, we uncovered the first 10 items that were all the rage in American homes back in the 70s. Are you ready to discover the next 10 lost treasures? Let's see which items will have you saying, "Oh, I remember that," in this second installment. Let's kick off part 2 with a decor item that was truly unmistakable: velvet paintings. Now for something a little unique: velvet paintings. These were an unexpected yet iconic decor choice in the 1970s. These works of art, typically depicting exotic animals, serene landscapes, or mysterious figures, were painted on black velvet fabric, which gave them a rich, almost glowing appearance. Whether you picked one up at a flea market or a local discount store like Kmart, velvet paintings became a popular way to add a touch of drama and personality to any room. You might remember seeing a velvet painting of a tiger, or perhaps an Elvis portrait hanging in a friend's living room. The unique texture of the velvet made the colors pop, and the subject matter often had an almost kitschy, surreal vibe. Despite their eccentricity, velvet paintings fit right in with the more eclectic, adventurous decor styles of the 70s. They were often displayed prominently, either framed or left unframed, giving the space a bold, distinctive look. For many, these paintings were more than just art. They were conversation starters. The soft, velvety texture made them stand out in a sea of more conventional wall decor, making them a fun, nostalgic piece of the 70s aesthetic. Harvest gold decor. And if your kitchen wasn't avocado green, chances are it was harvest gold. Harvest gold was another iconic color that swept through homes in the 1970s, much like its counterpart, avocado green. This warm, mustard yellow shade dominated kitchens and living rooms, showing up on everything from appliances to countertops and even drapes. Major appliance brands like Kenmore and Frigidaire offered refrigerators, stoves, and dishwashers in this sunny hue, making it a popular choice for homeowners wanting to stay on trend. You probably remember how harvest gold brought a certain warmth and brightness to any space. It was considered a stylish, modern alternative to more traditional whites and grays, reflecting the earthy, nature-inspired palettes of the time. Harvest gold often appeared alongside wood paneling and shag carpet, creating a cozy, inviting environment that was perfect for family gatherings or casual dinners. Whether it was your mom's favorite kitchen appliance or the color of your living room throw pillows, harvest gold became synonymous with the decade. It wasn't just about fashion. It made spaces feel vibrant and lively, fitting right into the playful, laid-back atmosphere that defined the 70s home. Fondue sets. When it was time for a party, nothing said sophisticated fun like a fondue set. Fondue sets were a must-have in the 1970s, especially for those who loved to entertain. Originally a Swiss tradition, fondue gained massive popularity in the US during the decade, turning every dinner party into a social event. Whether it was cheese fondue, chocolate fondue, or even hot oil for meat, these sets brought people together, encouraging conversation as everyone dipped bread, fruit, or meats into bubbling pots. If you owned a fondue set, you probably bought it at a department store like Macy's or Sears, where they were often featured in home goods sections. Fondue was seen as both trendy and sophisticated, making it the perfect addition to dinner parties and gatherings. The experience wasn't just about the food. It was about the fun of sitting around the table with family or friends, each person with their long forks, sharing a communal pot. The sets themselves came in all styles and colors, often matching the era's love for bold, earthy tones like orange or brown. Do you remember how exciting it was when someone brought out the fondue set? It instantly signaled that the evening was going to be something special, a break from the usual dinner routine. Waterbeds. For ultimate comfort and a bit of a rebellious spirit, there were waterbeds. Waterbeds were the ultimate symbol of comfort and luxury in the 1970s. Originally designed for medical use, they quickly became a sought-after piece of bedroom furniture, offering a unique sleeping experience. If you had a waterbed, you likely picked it up from a local furniture store or a specialty shop, and it was considered cutting edge, promising better sleep by contouring to your body's shape. I bet you remember the gentle swaying motion as you lay down, almost like floating on a small personal wave. For many, that soothing motion was a selling point, offering a level of relaxation that traditional mattresses couldn't match. The waterbed wasn't just about sleep, it became a symbol of modern living. Couples loved them for the comfort, and kids found them fun to jump on, even though it wasn't recommended. These beds often came with elaborate wooden frames, sometimes featuring built-in headboards with shelves for books or even small lamps. While waterbeds slowly fell out of fashion in later decades due to maintenance issues and leaks, they were the centerpiece of many 70s bedrooms, offering a sense of novelty and comfort that was hard to beat at the time. Popcorn ceilings. Look up, and what did you see in many 70s homes? Popcorn ceilings. Popcorn ceilings, also known as acoustic or textured ceilings, were a common sight in homes throughout the 1970s. Their bumpy, textured appearance was both practical and stylish at the time. Builders loved them because they could easily hide imperfections in the ceiling, while also dampening sound, making them a popular choice in living rooms, bedrooms, and hallways. If your home had a popcorn ceiling, it was likely a DIY project or added by contractors as part of the home's original design. You probably remember the distinct rough texture above you, maybe even knocking a bit of it loose by accident with a broom or when trying to clean. The ceilings had a way of collecting dust, but their textured look added an element of coziness, giving homes a softer, more insulated feel. Homeowners often appreciated how the popcorn finish could hide cracks or uneven surfaces, which made it a cost-effective solution for many. Though they've since fallen out of favor in modern home design, seeing a popcorn ceiling today might instantly bring you back to that era when this style was all the rage, adding a touch of warmth and nostalgia to the everyday living space. Wicker furniture. Embracing natural materials was a huge trend, and wicker furniture was a hallmark of 1970s home decor, bringing a natural, airy feel to living spaces, patios, and sunrooms. Made from woven rattan or other plant-based materials, wicker chairs, sofas, and tables were lightweight, durable, and perfectly suited the decade's love for earthy organic textures. If you had wicker furniture, you likely picked it up at stores like Pier 1 Imports or local home goods shops that specialized in natural materials. Do you remember how these pieces often had colorful patterned cushions that brightened up the room? Wicker wasn't just for outdoor spaces. Many people used it indoors, blending it with macrame hangers and houseplants to create a relaxed bohemian vibe. The furniture was sturdy, but had a lightness to it that made rearranging rooms easy, which was ideal for those who like to frequently refresh their home's layout. Whether you had a wicker chair in the corner of your living room or a full set on the porch, the furniture added a breezy, casual touch to your home. It was perfect for lounging with a book or gathering with friends, giving any space a laid-back atmosphere that defined the comfort-focused style of the 70s. Brown leather recliners. Now let's talk about the ultimate man cave staple, or perhaps the throne of relaxation, the brown leather recliner. Brown leather recliners were a staple in many 1970s living rooms, symbolizing ultimate comfort and relaxation. These oversized, cushy chairs became the go-to spot for dads to unwind after a long day, often parked in front of the TV. Made with thick leather in shades of dark brown, they were both durable and stylish, fitting right in with the earthy tones and wood-heavy decor of the era. You could find them at furniture stores like Sears, where they were marketed as the epitome of luxury seating. If you had one of these recliners, you probably remember how it became the chair in the house everyone wanted to claim. With a simple pull of a lever, the chair would tilt back and the footrest would pop up, making it perfect for an afternoon nap or watching football. The leather, though tough and long-lasting, would eventually develop a patina that added to the chair's character. These recliners weren't just about function, they were about status. Owning one was like a mark of having made it, providing not just a seat, but a throne for relaxation. Polaroid cameras. Before smartphones and digital files, there was pure magic in photography thanks to Polaroid cameras. Polaroid cameras were a groundbreaking piece of technology in the 1970s, allowing people to capture and print photos instantly, a novelty that was revolutionary for the time. These cameras, made famous by the Polaroid Corporation, were a must-have item for families, capturing everything from birthdays to casual moments with friends. The magic of snapping a photo and watching it develop in your hands within minutes made Polaroid cameras an incredibly popular household item. You could pick one up at stores like Kmart or Montgomery Ward, and they quickly became a part of every gathering. You probably remember the excitement of shaking that little square of film, eagerly waiting for the image to appear. It wasn't just the convenience, it was the sheer fun of the process. People loved passing around the photos, creating instant memories at parties, family dinners, or trips. Polaroid's simple point-and-shoot design made it accessible to everyone, whether you were a photography buff or just snapping casual shots. These cameras weren't just a gadget. They brought people together. Every photo became a keepsake, a small, tangible piece of the moment. Today, the nostalgia of those iconic white-bordered pictures still lingers, reminding us of how simple and joyful capturing memories once was. Faux fur throws. And finally, for that touch of cozy luxury, we had faux fur throws. Faux fur throws were a cozy and stylish addition to 1970s homes, offering both warmth and a touch of luxury. These soft, plush blankets, made from synthetic materials designed to mimic real fur, were draped over sofas, chairs, or even used as decorative bedspreads. You could find them in department stores like Sears or J.C. Penney, and they came in a variety of patterns and colors, from natural browns and whites to more playful hues like deep reds or blues. If you had one, you probably remember how comforting it was to wrap yourself in one during chilly evenings, perhaps while watching TV or reading a book. They brought a sense of glamour and sophistication to any room, making them a favorite among homeowners looking to blend comfort with style. Console stereos. And lastly, an item many 70s living rooms couldn't do without: the console stereo. These massive pieces of furniture weren't just for your record player. They often housed an AM, FM radio, big speakers, and sometimes even storage for your vinyl collection. They were the entertainment hub of the home, where families gathered to listen to the latest hits or favorite radio shows. Usually made of dark wood, they were a statement of both style and technology for the time. And that completes our journey through 20 iconic home items from the 1970s. From plush shag carpets to magical Polaroid cameras, these objects might not be around in our daily lives anymore, but they'll always hold a special place in our memories. They remind us of a time that, for many of us, was simpler, cozier, and full of unique charm. Now it's your turn. Across both parts, which of these items sparked the most memories for you? Do you have any funny stories connected to these treasures? We would absolutely love to hear from you. Please share your precious memories in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this trip down memory lane, please give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe for more nostalgic content aimed at folks who remember when life was just a little bit different. Thanks for joining us for both parts, and we'll see you next time.